Did Missouri just travel back to the 1950s? Well, this is Trump's America, so probably. According to new reports, a whites-only community could be coming to Missouri, with one already established in Arkansas. A man by the name of John Wesley Norton is trying to build what he calls a conservative, Christian, whites-only community outside of Springfield, Missouri.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So there's a man named John Wesley Norton who's reportedly trying to build a whites-only community in Missouri. Yes, in 2025. People are talking about how they've seen the whites-only signs and how this is basically a throwback to segregation and racism. It's like white supremacy repackaged as freedom of association. But here's the funny thing. A lot of black people are saying that they're actually unbothered. They're like, cool, put your signs up so we'll know where not to go. That way we can stay far away from the hate. And honestly, I can't even argue with that logic. Anyways, let's keep watching.
He says this community is for like-minded people. Let's be real, that means racists and segregation. This is in no way about values, this is about exclusion. It's about resurrecting white supremacy under the guise of freedom of association. And Missouri officials, they're silent, as you'd expect. They say nothing illegal is going on and it's private land. Since when did racism need a permit? If you're more upset about people protesting over the human rights violations of immigrants right now than you are about the resurrection of Jim Crow, then you're the problem. This isn't just a Missouri issue, this is a warning. Racism is alive and well, and it's buying land and building fences.
So they're trying to break ground on a whites-only community in Springfield, Missouri, as early as this year. Not literally in Springfield, Missouri, but adjacent. And they hope that they can build one of these cities in every state in the union. It's called the Return to the Land Initiative. And my brain keeps breaking every time I say return to the land out loud. Because there's nothing about white people that screams return to the land. White people can barely go camping without crying. I'm trying to understand the whole return to the land sentiment there, because it sounds eerily similar to Return the Land or Land Back for indigenous people. And after that Jubilee episode recently with that one white guy saying that white people are Native Americans, and he truly believed it and people clapped for him, I'd like to see them build this white city. But I would like them to not use any inventions made by any person of color or any immigrant. Like literally everything. Even down to the types of pets that they're allowed to have, actually. Because we don't want any immigrant pets. They have to be from America only. It's just bothersome to me, as a person who is white, to see other white people be so fucking stupid. And the fact that they think that they can actually put one in every state. It's mind-boggling to me. At this point, I'm just starting to feel like any person who is not cis, straight, heterosexual, white, or male, it can't be all of those categories. I think we should just leave. Everyone just fucking pick up, give up, and leave. And let them see how horrible it actually would be. This can't be my reality.
White people, quick question. What is white American culture? I ask that because, just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on.
Who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying, this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
Okay, inside Return to the Land, the group making a whites-only community. All right, so good luck, guys. Good luck. Just first off, I want to say that. Just first off, guys, good luck, truly. But y'all been doing this shit. Like, it's been groups of white people going to somebody else's land and just staking forks in the motherfucker and saying, this is our culture. That is white culture, isn't it? Like stealing and taking land and just like doing what Israelis do in like America and Europe and Russia and Germany and Amsterdam, Greece, Rome, the world. So, I mean, white people, what is your culture exact? Like, these people are making a whites-only community. Like, who the fuck cares? Who wants to go there? What is the culture? Hot dogs and hamburgers? Yeehaw! And hillbillies riding cows and donkeys and shit? Stringing horses and what's your culture? Who the fuck wanna walk around with y'all with spurs on your boots and straws and your and food with no seasoning? A grocery store is full of fucking mayonnaise. What are you moving away from? What are you moving to? How will this improve you? Man, good luck. Y'all should have been did this shit. I'm talking about y'all should have been did this shit. We've been asking you motherfuckers to do this shit 400 years ago. And you just starting to do it? What you've been doing? You just starting to do again what you've been doing. We're going to preserve our white American culture. What the fuck exactly is white American culture? What is you guys' culture? Like you guys came from caves in the 1400s and just start stealing, killing, and raping. What the fuck is white culture? These cavemen are making a whites-only community. Like, can we put a gate around that motherfucker and build a wall? Like Trump trying to do? Like, can we do that? I mean, if you really want to get away, please get the hell on. But really go. Like, really go. Like a gated community where it's nothing but a bunch of black officers watching the motherfucking door on the other side. So if you try to come back out, we know and we can radio, yo, these dudes need more bread. Like, they need more bread and mayonnaise. They coming out the gate to make an order. Like, who the fuck cares? Roger, Colt, Rusty.
So some folks are also mocking this whole preserving white culture idea. Like, what exactly is white culture? I mean, is it eating unseasoned chicken? Is it serving bland potato salad? I mean, no cookouts, no quinceañeras, no flavor. Anyways, people are joking that they can keep all of that to themselves, right? But on a serious note, this just shows how some people still want to drag us backwards, right? Back to segregation and exclusion. I mean, it's 2025, and instead of focusing on unity, some people are building walls around their own hate. Anyways, credit to all the creators featured in this video, and thank you for tapping in when you saw this video. Thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please let me know what you think about this. Do you think that it is harmless self-segregation, or do you think that it's just plain racism? Please let me know in the comments.
White-only signs on businesses. Now, I find this very funny because they really think that we want to be anywhere where the majority is them. And I've been to places like that unknowingly that it was going to be majority white people, and as soon as I enter, I'm immediately uncomfortable and want to exit the premises expeditiously. So please give me fair warning. Please let me know ahead of time where I am not welcome, because I don't want to go there. None of us want to go there. None of us want to spend our hard-earned money. None of us want to pay taxes in any kind of establishment that doesn't want us there. And I honestly find this whole thing really funny, because how long do y'all think that those establishments are even going to last without our dollar? Because those billionaires aren't going to help you. I really want them to see how a white-only society would fail to thrive. Not to mention the white-only neighborhood that's supposedly being built. Like, I can't wait to see all the trouble that they cause one another. To finally see that we ain't the problem. So good luck to y'all. I'm good. We're good. Be quick with them signs, because I need to know.
Only signs at establishments in Missouri. But then I saw another video about it and people were pissed. And I'm like, why? You have a problem with it because it's in your face and it's not behind closed doors. But that's the very establishment that you're spending your money with. I immediately was like, man, that's great. Like, do that. This is not the 1800s. There is so much available to us out there to where I don't want to spend my money or patron any establishment that don't want me there. I don't want my children walking into an establishment where the cops get called on them because they got to cuss out and go off on somebody who's a racist. When they put that sign up, their business is going to fold. And now your racist ass ways is hurting your pockets, which makes me happy. That's like me going to that club that be turned up with all those theater kids singing musicals, but then I bring my friend who only like trap music. Nobody asked you to come. We told you ahead of time what it was, so why are you here? We are now a society of people that protect our peace. And if you don't want us around you, go hang out with your buddies. We don't care.
The founder says that they want to return to their roots. But come on, guys, let's be real. This isn't about heritage. This is about hate. This is about building a safe space for white supremacy under the guise of community. And what's even more disturbing, these people feel so fucking emboldened these days that they're not even hiding it anymore. They're openly promoting racial segregation like it's normal, like this country didn't literally fight an actual civil war to end this bullshit. This is what happens when politicians feed the lie that diversity is the problem. This is what happens when you have people in power pushing the idea that America was better when it was whiter. They want to isolate, they want to indoctrinate, they want to raise their kids in a world where no one challenges their racism, their ignorance, or their twisted version of history. So, here's the question. How in the hell are we letting this happen in broad daylight? Where are the zoning boards? Where are the civil rights investigations? And where is the national outrage? Because if they succeed here, this won't be the last. It'll literally be the blueprint. We are watching the normalization of white nationalism one community at a time. And if you're not disturbed by that, you're either racist yourself or you're just not paying attention.
While y'all over here arguing with fucking Africans and trying to boycott African businesses, baby, in Missouri, they are putting up white-only signs. So while you guys want to argue with people of the same hue, they are putting up white-only signs. So when the arguing is done and everybody looks up and you go to break bread with each other, you're not going to be able to go eat there. Granted, we don't want to. We don't want to. Their food is bland. They just threw a little salt and pepper on that bitch. But it's about seeing what is happening. While they are carving out their white-only communities, we won't have anything because you're too busy fucking arguing about who came from where. Baby, Black Americans have been here for way far too fucking long. We are so far removed from the Africans. How long do you have to reside in a place to understand that we don't identify with you? We are generations removed. Many of us can trace our generations, our genealogy on American soil for 8 generations. 8 generations. Some of us can trace our ancestors on this soil to the 1600s, and some of us can trace our ancestors to tribes. How long do you have to be removed from somewhere to understand you are now from here? So while you guys want to argue with them Africans who came over to your land, baby, the whites is carving out their white-only towns. Fuck them Africans right now. We need to be talking about our land. How you carving out a white-only town on our fucking land? Let's not forget, not our monkeys, not our circuses, even if they do have the same hue. As Black Americans, we need to be getting back our land. We need to be taking back what was stolen from our fucking ancestors. That is what all of this is about. And they threw some fucking Africans in there to say some insulting things. If what the Africans are saying is bothering you, go deeper in your identity. Go deeper in your truth. Fuck them niggas. We need to carve out our land while they are coming over here and Trump stopped their birthright citizenship. Yeah, that Nigerian woman who was big and pregnant and was trying to make her way to America to have that baby. That's what Trump is stopping. Be people traveling here to have babies to gain citizenship through their children. Okay, this is what this is about. While everybody wants to come here and put their flag on this land and mark out their territory, when it is all said and done, because the Black people took the fucking bait, we're not gonna have any fucking land. Fuck them Africans. Fuck them niggas right now. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Especially if you're handing out disrespect. Fuck you. We got bigger fucking fish to fry. This land is my land, and this land is my land. This land is not your land and my land. This land is officially our land. And if you are not a Black American, get the fuck out of here. You're not our problem, not our monkey, not our circus.
They said that they're trying to get closer to their roots when we actually know that they're just trying to be racist, right? But let's educate them real quick. First of all, people of Missouri, your roots will be in the Caucasus Mountains. So to think that you're about to build an all-white community in Missouri in 2025 is crazy business. And you know why? Because we're coming. Come on, Black people, let's move to Missouri.
Could you imagine living in a whites-only community? I mean, first you'd have to be white. So could you imagine being white But then after that, if you are white, what restaurants are going to be in this community? That's it. Full stop.
Why don't you go ahead, take your chicken, don't wash it, put 2 teaspoons of salt, put it in the oven and eat it, because you guys can have it. But if you guys want to have that, let me tell you some of the things I don't think you should have if you want to have a white tea only community. So let's go beyond the obvious. You always say their food won't have no seasoning. That's right, and it won't. But you also don't need to have traffic lights. Those were invented by a black man. So start practicing your arm signals. You don't need to have potato chips. Those were invented by a black man. And also, I'm going to limit what you can watch on TV. Go ahead and Google Shonda Rhimes to make sure you're not watching any of her shows. That also means reruns of Scandal, Bridgerton, and you probably don't watch Issa Rae, but I'm going to add her to the list too. No America Ferrera, no J-Lo, but actually, it's probably more punishment if we let you keep her. No Drake, no Beyonce, no gospel, baby. You better keep that contemporary Christian music. As the deer panteth for the water, so my soul. I'm not even a singer. I doubt you guys will even afford it, but let's just go ahead and add Louis Vuitton to that list since they have Pharrell as their creative director. No cookouts, no quince. It's just river dancing. The white creator on here, I'm going to post his picture. He was so flabbergasted. Oh, it's 2025. We shouldn't be doing that. Yes, the fuck they should. And please build more. Please build more. Let us know who you are, because I want to know that I don't need to fuck with you. Build more. Move there. Because our ancestors built this shit. I ain't going nowhere. I promise you that. I ain't going no fucking where. I'm going to go and visit other places. But me and my black ass and my black ass children, we're going to be right here in these United States. So please move to your whites only town. Baby, stay there. They're also building a whites only restaurant. Please have at it. Please fix your mayo and salt and pepper. Baby, cook your food. We don't want it. And I don't want you spitting in my food because you don't like the color of my skin. I don't want you working at a restaurant that I will patronize. So please do it. The lady who walked into the urology doctor and the doctor had that tacky ass big Trump flag on the wall. I'm going to put a picture of that too. Baby, you seen what you needed to see. Get the fuck out of there and go to another one. You feel me? It's so many black people and minorities die at the hands of racist doctors who put on this fake mask, this fake facade, like they are okay with us and they're not. I don't care what y'all try to say. Black people has been saying for years that motherfuckers is racist. When are you going to start listening? People is racist before Trump. People have been racist before fucking Trump. It is not new. They're just more bold now, and I appreciate them for that. Baby, come on out. Come on out. And I know I get on here with my bonnets and stuff. But when I step outside that door, I don't look like where I come from, okay? But best believe I will cuss you the fuck out. I don't look like I will pop the fuck off, but I will. And it surprised people every single time. I don't fuck around with no Karens. I never will. And I thank God. God knows what I can bear because I have never encountered a Karen. I will pop the fuck off. I'm not accepting shit from nobody. And let's talk about Sade. Is it Sade or Sadie? You remember the lady who was talking about them kids and the flood and stuff like that in Texas? I didn't listen to fully what she said. I didn't listen at all. I don't know what she said, and I cannot find the original video at all. I just see people doing stitches about her. Now, if you watch my videos at all, you've seen that I enjoyed my 4th of July. I really had a great time. My family has not gotten together in years. My mom passed away December 26th of 2023. And this is our first time getting together as a family. I had the best time. I was not on social media. I was not on my phone. And when I logged in a couple of days later, the first thing I seen that like it was a mass flood and people were suffering. I was like, well, damn, I'm having the time of my life. And some people are going through the worst time of their life. I made a video about it. I felt so bad, so much so that anytime I seen somebody making a story on it, I kept scrolling because I could not see it, because we was just now celebrating or happy, you know, since my mom passed away in like a year and a half ago. And so to see that people are dying, like, I was like, I can't take it. Emotionally, I just couldn't fucking take it. So foundationally, whatever she said, I do not agree with any type of celebration or any type of anything in regards to the kids dying. But let's talk about the other side of that. We was just talking about like these whites only town. That town that's in Texas was majority white. And typically a town that's typically majority white are fucking racist. Almost all of them are. It's the reason why everything has happened. Desegregation has happened. Everything has happened. And that town only has white people. It's a fucking reason. It's history behind that. So when you start encountering black people who speak out and say things about these towns and about situations, they have more of a skewed view of it. This is why, because motherfuckers is racist, okay? They're fucking racist. And quite frankly, I'm getting sick of it. Well, I've been sick of it. I never liked it. Never. When I was growing up, I thought all white people was racist. I had to tell myself when I was in my early 20s that all white people not racist, because my first partner that I had when I was working was an old white man. He was cool as fuck. And I was like, well, damn, let me not be closed-minded. Let me give other people a chance. I had to tell myself that. I had to force myself to open up to other races, because I thought motherfuckers was racist, because I experienced so much racism as a dark-skinned person just growing up in the South in Florida. So I'm saying all this to say is, let motherfuckers show us who they are. It's okay. And I want to say also that black people were at their best when we were segregated. Just think about how strong our dollar is today. If we would have kept that dollar in our black communities and patronized black spaces only, you know how wealthy we would be? If white people did not get jealous and bomb our cities when we were thriving. Like, when you start thinking about shit real hard, it's kind of truly fucked up that you hated us so fucking much. You ate us, killed us off, fed our kids to crocs and alligators, and now we can't even just live and exist. You mean to tell me you mad because I'm breathing, yo?
Why are we surprised? Here's my thing. Apparently it's this community called For the Land or something like that. And they plan to go across all 50 states, creating white-only communities where nobody else, like no other kind of people, can come in. And they can have their own rules and be completely purebred for their ancestors and stuff. And here's my thing. That's fine. I actually would prefer if all the racist people were to go live in the woods away from, but here's the issue. When black communities come together, Black Tulsa, when black communities come together and they actually start doing something, they actually succeed and get somewhere, it's always taken away, burned to the ground. Lake Lanier, hello? Yeah, so in a nutshell, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised about the white community thing. I didn't even bat an eye, to be honest. Baby, I live in the South. So, yeah.